Okay, so hello. Currently, I'm presenting my project one, which is about data ingestion. So we have been given a task. We are the SME analytics, which is us to analyze its massive employee data, and we have the data source. These are the files which is in our database, and we have to receive an instruction to actually join the table and also rename the duplicated files. And after joining it and create a new table, we have to send it to CSV, and then we have to upload. We have to export it to our BigQuery. So before that, we actually use git clone, git clone command, git clone, and then the link of the GitHub of our data. We have to clone it into our console, and I have actually done it. Here is my test DB. And after that, I created an instance. I have already created an instance. If you just to show it, you just have to go to the SQL and click on the create instance, choose MySQL, and also put your instance ID. If you want a password, do the password. If not, then click on no password and leave everything as it is and just click on create instance. And here is my instance over here, 0663137771. Before entering into my SQL that we have created, I would actually cd to my test DB so that we can enter into our database. Now that I've entered into my test DB, I would use gcloud SQL connect and also my instance name. Oh, there's a typo. Okay. gcloud SQL connect you. This may take up to minutes, and also when you create your instance, it's also take up to 2 to 3, almost 5 minutes just to create it. Okay, and so let's just wait for a minute. Okay, so now we don't have any password for our instance, so I'm just gonna click enter, and now we are connected to our MySQL. Now, before entering to, we have to declare our database. So I will go to my database, which is employees .sql. You can actually go check in the GitHub link. It is already there. So all of the files that is mentioned in the instruction is actually in the employees.sql. And now it's gonna take another few minutes because it's actually checking all the queries here. So now we have done all the bases. Now we are here. After we have done this. We are gonna create another table, create a single table on BQQ, BigQuery, and also we will duplicate. We will duplicate all the duplicated field names will be renamed, and also what we're gonna do is we are gonna join. As you can see in this relational diagram provided, which is employee number is actually in almost every table, which is for employees, for titles, and for salaries. Also, there's also, I think it's department number in department manager, department employee, and department. So what we're going to do is we're going to join that. And let's see whether this is done. It's gonna, okay, it's going to take more minutes. Okay, so it is done. First, we're gonna check all the tables which is there in the database. So we're gonna do that by using the show tables command script. So these are all the tables in our employees database, which is current department, employee departments, department employee, latest date, department manager, employee salaries and titles. So what our idea now is to create a new table and fetch all the informations in there. So actually I have already done that, and I have the script for it. So let me just, okay. Before placing it here, I just want to explain it first. So here we are actually creating a table, new table, which is called joint employees data, and it's gonna select all the files which is already there in the employees. And for the files which has all the repeated name, we're gonna change it as mentioned in our instructions here, which is titles.to date to titles underscore to underscore date. So that's what we're gonna do. Here it's gonna titles.from underscore date will be changed to titles underscore from underscore date, and same goes for other other files as well, and also for the salaries file and also for the departures file. So how we change the name is actually we're extracting the files, but once we received it, it's gonna change the name, which we're using the as command as script in SQL. And what it's going to do is it's going to select these files from the employees database, and it's going to join, like from the titles database, it's going to join employees dot employee number is equal to titles dot employees number, as you can see here in our the diagram which is provided, which is titles left join titles on employees emp number is equal to titles dot employees dot employees number. Same goes for the salaries and also the department employee left join. I think department employee is here, and department employees dot amp number, which is going to be connected to department employee table and employee number field. So that is how it's gonna join. And also we have been told to have a limitations. So while developing the write SQL command, limit it to field records query. So we are going to limit it to 1,000. So let's just try this. Okay, so it's been done. Query okay, 1,000 rows affected, records 1,000, duplicate 0, warning. Okay, I think it's fine. Let's just see whether it has been created or not. Show tables. Okay, so you can see there's another table created, join employees data, and so that we have done task 1, which is, I think also we have done all the 3 tasks here. We have created a table, we have also changed the name, we have also developed that here. Now what we have to do is we actually have to export this data into a CSV file. So, and for that you also need your bucket. So I have already have my bucket, but to transfer that you're gonna have to go to your inside your instance and click on export. In export, you choose the file format that you need. You click on CSV, and here you select SQL. You use your command. So here it says enter an SQL select query, and you have, like, for example, select all from table to specify the data export. So I'm gonna select all from, needs to be capital, from our table here, joined employees data. So just write it down, joined employees data, and just leave it like that, and go down, show database option. You need to specify your specific database. So here click employees, and the destination actually says bucket name and file name. So I've actually already have done this, so I'm just going to show you. And here you have to choose your bucket. This is my bucket. And The one that I've already created is actually project01. So for file name, you just remove this and specify your own file name. For mine, I have already done this. So just specify your own file name and click select, and click on export. It's gonna be done. Your export is gonna be done. Just for the sake, I'm gonna try doing it one more time. For example, test.csv. Okay, select. So it's it passed, and now we're just gonna click on export. So it has been exported to a CSV file. If you actually want to go check in your bucket, you can actually go check by just searching for bucket, and buckets. Just search for your bucket. This is my bucket. So this is the previous one that I did, project 001, and this is the test that we just did right now. It's already here. So now we actually have to go to export this to our BigQuery, and we can do that by going to the BigQuery. So just search for BigQuery here. It's easier. There's actually a navigation, but I like searching more. Just take some time. And so this is the project that I've been doing, PDA 2023-01. Just click on that. And look for your BigQuery. Mine is 6313771. Actually, here is my project that I've created for the but let's just create a new one. And we just click on create table. Here you have to click on Google Cloud Storage. Google Cloud Storage, and sorry. Now you just select your bucket. And while selecting the bucket, we're going to choose what we just did, which is test.csv, and then select it. And I would recommend just leaving this as how it is. And you can specify your own table name. I would name it maybe test project. Yep. Maybe just add my ID here. Okay. And schema, you can just click on auto detect. It will be easier. And I think just leave everything as it is, and then create the table. Okay, so the table has been created. Just click on here, and now you can see all the field, all the field that you have. And to see the actual table, you can just go on preview, and you can see all the data that we have, which is the data of like maybe the ID, the date, the name, the gender, and everything here.